Welcome back to the Super Mario Galaxy playthrough. We're heading back to the observatory with another power star. After completing B Mario Takes Flight. Now normally when you complete a mission you go back to like the dome you were in, but sometimes when a special event is happening they take you right back to the observatory. For example, since we just found the random toads, they've decided to join us in the observatory now, in the garage.
I'm surprised an observatory actually has a garage that's suitable to the toad's needs, but...
It looks more like a basic landing docking pad kind of thing.
yeah, I suppose. I'm surprised to find in supplies to help them out.
I'm sure the Lumas are going to help them out. We're all buddies together up here, fighting for the same cause.
Oh no! Yes, I'm sure, dude.
And as you talk to the red guy here, he's the captain of the toads here.
Blinding you all the while with his headlight.
They seem to be working on something over here. The Lumas are building them a spaceship, and they're going to use it to look for Peach and the stars. I'm sure they'll be super helpful.
Seriously.
Mario's not going to have to lift a finger after they get that thing ready.
I'm sure he's not.
Wouldn't that be something if partway through the game you actually do switch over to the toads? Hope it's not a spoiler to say that doesn't happen, folks.
Yeah. It'd be a surprise if it did.
It would be a nice little throwback to like Super Mario Brothers 2, where you actually could be Toad as one of the characters. That's kind of what we were saying too at one point off camera there. It's like, with all the Toads there are nowadays, it makes you wonder, was that Toad, the one that we all knew and loved, is he still one of the main Toads anymore, or is it kind of, he's just a face in the crowd? It's kind of hard to tell. But anyhow, we're into the next Honeyhive Galaxy mission, Trouble on the Tower.
And there's all sorts of troubles.
And it's funny because the first time coming into this galaxy, I had to question myself, was there a tower? Sometimes the galaxies do change a little bit based on the mission, but maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Lots of opportunity for star bits and random beanstalks as well, apparently.
And this beanstalk here just confused the heck out of me. I had no idea where I was after this.
Yeah, with that one too, after you let go of the beanstalk, you have to keep spinning because you have to grab the second one. Otherwise, as I found out my first time playing, you drop right into the black hole.
And you do drop. I forget how many times I actually dropped before I finally figured it out.
So here we come to a Wiggler who, in recent times, has proven to be one of the strongest opponents there could possibly be. However, all you need to do is ground pound, and they're pretty much done here. So I was thinking of the ones in the new Super Mario Bros. Wii, where jumping on them turns them into their rage mode. They go in like locomotion or whatever, locomotive. But yeah, here they're not that powerful. You just ground pound to flip them over, then stomp on them. Although it leads me to wonder, have I ever even tried ground pounding in New Super Mario Bros. Wii? I can't even recall.
Something to try, I guess.
Yeah, regardless, we're moving on here. Piranha plants all over this thing.
Seriously.
More Wigglers, apparently.
Yep.
We're about to get to another power-up of Mario's in this game. It's something similar to what he's had before, but now he becomes Rainbow Mario. Basically just like getting a Starman.
And he's got rainbow poops coming out his... well... I won't go there.
Out of the reverse, we'll say.
Won't go there.
I do like this because it's like, it's not just that he's invincible, but everything you hit explodes into star bits.
Which is useful, especially when you've got a hungry Lumas to feed.
So I believe we've now reached the tower. And there's the trouble on top. Mandibugs.
Lovely.
They look kind of menacing. They look sort of like robotic bug type things, but they're not really anything to worry about. A simple ground pound is all it takes.
Whee! Trapezes are fun. Again, that's something you want to try at home, really.
Yeah, here's our first Mandibug. If you get close, they'll dash towards you, or dash basically wherever they're facing. But just a ground pound on the back takes them out. Now we get the windmill going. This sort of reminds me of Super Mario Sunshine, the first mission where you have to fight Petey Piranha. It's probably a little bit of a homage, throwback to that. Yes, I had to get that last star bit. OCD all the way. And now let's continue the tradition of baby slaughter. Take the baby first.
And now you kick the mama off.
Oh no, what am I gonna do? Don't worry, I'm an equal opportunity murderer.
Apparently.
Babies and mamas, they're all going down.
Apparently.
Hey, I gotta get my power stars, don't I? Another successful mission. Due to baby slaughter.
Awesome.
And thus we return to the... what is this, the terrace?
Yeah, the terrace. Yep.
Ooh, high score, 1 coin.
That was even worse than your other high score.
No, I'm going in golf terms. I'm trying to get the lowest score.
So you're doing better.
That's the story I'm sticking to.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Now, I believe we unlocked a whole new galaxy. Let's check this out.
Boom.
The Loop-de-Loop Galaxy. Now, this was one that you said you weren't that big a fan of?
No, I kept falling off the track.
Basically, folks, if you've played Mario Sunshine, think of the blooper surfing, only in space.
Yeah. A whole lot of space.
Although, actually, I gotta say, I find this easier than the actual blooper surfing that I had to do in that game, so yeah. Oh, we get to see some cool guys over here. And by cool, I mean penguins! I love these guys. I remember them from Super Mario 64.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they're on some sort of vacation here. Penguin Paradise. I don't think they usually show up in tropical areas like this, do they?
No. They're more of a fan of the South Pole.
I would think. So they're talking about this guy up here called Ray. No, not the big penguin. The actual manta ray. Am I a surfer? Absolutely. Can't you tell by my overalls? So,
I'm sure Mario did a lot of surfing in his time.
Of course. So here they have to explain all the controls. You got a point to keep it straight. Tilting left and right turns the manta ray that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to skip ahead in the instructions and just say holding the A button propels you forward. So it's basically, you know, consider it Mario Kart. A button's like the gas.
Yep. Well, Mario Kart can handle, but this track is impossible as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you'll see it's part of it's pretty interesting here. This is just the intro to get you used to it here. This is not the actual race because, as you can see, there are walls here.
Yeah,
to keep you safe.
I found a track that there weren't any walls. That's not fun.
And speaking of which, here we go.
Here we are.
So you have to get it in under 1 minute and 30 seconds, I believe, in order to get the star.
Yeah, there is a time limit. I can do the course, I just can't do it in the time limit. I've gotten to the point where I can actually do the course.
Awesome. Just not quickly enough.
No, never quickly enough.
Luckily, they have free men around some places, so you shouldn't ever actually die from losing all your lives here. Whoa! Even if you get that close. Yeah, I cut it a little close here and there, folks. I find going around the turns, like if I tap the A button, like tap, 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 it keeps my speed up pretty good, but I can also control my turn a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I find that true in most racing type games like this, too.
Mm.
It seems to be a transferable skill from game to game.
Which is why I'm actually able to complete this thing now. Again, not in the time.
I love this part. Look at this. Boom!
That's a fun thing.
Boom! So fun doing this when you can do it without dying. It was tricky the first time I played through it, of course. Gotta get used to it. So once you get to the Starshine Gate, you've reached the goal. 1:12. Give me my power star.
Mm-hmm.
Gold medal? What? Oh, okay, cool. It'd be funny if he actually just gives you a gold medal and says, beat it in under 10 seconds for the star.
Nah.
No, thank you. I like how it's on the number 1 spot here.
Well, it is a gold medal.
It's like Mario at the Olympics again.
Apparently.
And we return to the terrace once again. believe that gives us a grand total of, yes, 6 power stars. Well, that's a high score, 37. I'll take that one.
Not that I have much of a choice anyway.
And we'll catch you in the next part, folks.